Back to the daily grind. Thanks for checking out the channel. Make sure to hit subscribe if you're new and hit thumbs up if you're not a baby back bagel biting bitch boy, cause you know what time it is. It's full time.
MMA.
Andre, Touchy, Fili has officially made my radar. He was probably already on a lot of your radars, but he just came out here and smoked Artem Lobov in front of Conor McGregor. He had Conor McGregor up out of his seat, pissed off. Conor McGregor was trying to help out Artem Lobov low-key by distracting Andre Fili. He was walking up to the cage. You know, hey, man, he almost got Artem Lobov disqualified because the commentators were talking about, hey, you can only have 3 people in your corner, man. Andre Fili's corner was even complaining like, hey, y'all get Conor McGregor under control. He's distracting the fighters and shit. Artem Lobov, man, let's talk about the fight for a second because Artem Lobov got smoked. He got motherfucking his head kicked off in the first round. Low-key, the ref could have stopped the fight. There's probably 15 seconds left when he got his fucking head kicked off. Huge head kick. Fucking Artem Lobov went straight down. Andre Fili went to get him with the ground and pound. The ref let him live, though. The ref let Artem Lobov live to fight another round. So the fight ended up going to decision, but it didn't get really much better for Artem Lobov, even though it was a really good fight, really entertaining fight. After that first round, it was almost like if he would have got knocked out after that first round, it would have been exactly like Jorge Masvidal versus Cowboy Cerrone, where Jorge Masvidal knocked him out twice, and it's kind of ironic because Cowboy's fighting on the main event coming up in a few fights. So, really, if that fight would have got stopped, no one except for like Conor McGregor and his camp would have complained, which I guess that's enough because, man, that head kick was brutal. There was enough, you know, head ground and pound. It wasn't, you know, just dribbling his head off the canvas, but it was enough for the ref to stop a fight. We've seen, I mean, there was even a fight earlier today. Who was it? Lena Landsberg versus Aspen Ladd, where, you know, it was a little. I mean, some people would say it was a little early of a stoppage, but man, after that fucking brutal ass head kick that landed that fucking clean, that you could have stopped this fight. But Artem Lobov got to live to fight another day. He came through in the second round, got taken down a few times. The striking was definitely fun. The grappling, the striking was somewhat even. The grappling definitely went toward Andre Fili. I guess the crowd went toward Artem Lobov because Conor McGregor was in the building. You know, the champ showed up to watch this fight, and there's a history between Team Alpha Male and SBG, so you know this kind of went into that. Their tempers were flaring a little bit between Conor McGregor and, you know, Andre Fili handled it like a G, though. That's the one thing I definitely got to stop to talk about, kind of like Andre Fili did. He said, I don't really want to talk about fighting right now, man. This was Andre Fili's post-fight speech. He said, man, my whole week coming up here, I've seen wildfires on the news, earthquakes, tsunamis, tornadoes, fucking mass shootings. I think we all need to just treat each other like human beings. There's only one race, the human race, man. We need to fucking start caring about each other and this planet that we inherited for our kids and our grandkids. So that was huge, even though this was only on like the Fight Pass early prelims, so not many people really got to see that speech, which is unfortunate unless you're going to like an MMA website. Maybe I'll be able to find it and clip it up and I'll put it on the channel. It was definitely a dope speech from Andre Fili. I liked everything I seen from Andre Fili with this fight. I really can't think of any previous fights. I'm sure I've seen 1 or 2 of his previous fights, but it didn't stick out to me as much as this. I'm gonna remember this fight for a while, which is why he's officially on my radar, because the next time I see Andre Fili on the card, I'm gonna be like, oh yeah, I gotta watch that. Andre Fili, man, he's like a cool ass kid from Team Alpha Male. That's good to see, man. Fucking good heart, good fighting skills. He said the 20-hour, you know, flight affected him a little bit, and same with Artem Lobov. You know, in the post fights, he said he had a bad weight cut, injuries, but the Russian hammer doesn't, like, the Russian hammer train doesn't stop for no man or something. Choo choo, motherfuckers. That shit was pretty funny, man. All right, so it is what it is. Much fucking congratulations to Andre Fili and Team Alpha Male for this big win, man. Lobov came through, made it an entertaining fight, but he got dealt with. Head kick out of that motherfucking world in the first round. Got taken down like 4 out of 5 times for the rest of the fight. I'm looking forward to both these guys' next fight still. Conor McGregor showed up before the fight. He was there in the front row watching this shit, made this shit a little interesting. Team Alpha Male versus SBG, man. I'm kind of curious. I wonder, I kind of like that. You know, I definitely need to get more into it. All the different teams in MMA and shit, like all the different gyms, that it kind of feels like teams, you know, with the rivalries, you know, AT&T and the Black Zillions and all them rivalries and shit. I don't know enough about those rivalries, but I do kind of hope those come back as far as, you know, because I would like to. I think that adds to the storyline, but I don't know. SBG versus Team Alpha Male. What is it? Is it AT&T versus the Black Zillions or somebody? The Black Zillions split from somebody. You know what I'm talking about. A lot of you guys know that shit more than me. I wasn't watching back during that Ultimate Fighter season when that rivalry really spawned off and shit. So, but yeah, man, good fight. I'll probably report on like the next few Fight Pass prelims. These two were definitely had added value. But I'm definitely going to be reporting on the main card. So even probably Devin Clark versus John Blachowicz, if that's a great fight. The fight before that. And then the main event and the co-main event. So it is what it is, man. Hit thumbs up if you haven't. I was about to just do the outro, but I said hit. So hit thumbs up, hit subscribe, and let the full-time family know what the fuck you tell me in the comments. I'm out.
Bye, Felicia.